What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on April 8th, 2020. Starting off as usual to focus on figures that have become available lately, this does include the FYE exclusive pink chrome Majin Buu, which is pretty easy to find on their website. You also see here the diamond variant of Deadpool, which is a Hot Topic exclusive. With box lunch, you can get the Sorcerer Mickey Pocket Pop, which of course is based off of Fantasia. The Contra Pops have become available. They are individual pops. I'm kind of holding off and waiting to see if they're going to do a 2-pack of those pops. I hope that will happen eventually, but if not, I will go for the individual commons there. You also see from the video game series Shantae that, of course, the Shantae Pop is available. That is a common one that a lot of people seem pretty hyped about. So yes, that is available with various retailers, pretty easy to track down. You also see here these 10-inch Harry Potter related pops. Of course, we have Voldemort and Dumbledore available. And we're still focusing on figures that are available now. This does include the pops based on the television series Dinosaurs, which I actually used to watch when I was younger. It was part of that whole, Thank God It's Friday, the TGIF lineup on ABC. So I definitely had some memories of that series. I think the baby is going to be especially popular there. We also have here Jessica Fletcher with her trench coat on from Murder, She Wrote, and she has a flashlight in hand, got a bag over her shoulder. Definitely good representation of that character. From Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, of course, we have Romy and Michelle available. The latest NASCAR pops are available, and there's another FYE exclusive that is available, this black and white variant of Pennywise with the beaver hat, which actually does have some touches of color to it, his eyes, and of course the blood splatter around his mouth and on his face. So yes, that is available right now. Moving along here with the Funko Shop, as part of the Mist line, the Cyclops has become available. I really do like the design of the Cyclops. I'm not so sure about the green skin though, so I'm kind of hoping to see a variant of this, and Funko tends to do variants of their, Funko Shop exclusives, especially with this particular line and certain other lines. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to see what else they're going to do with this particular mold of it. But yeah, overall, I like the design. I'm just not so sure about the coloring. Definitely let me know what you think about it. And then they have some hidden gems that have become available on the Funko Shop. These are basically store exclusives and some con exclusives as well that you may have not been able to track down. So definitely make sure you check out the Funko Shop and see what they have available right now. It's way too much to try to list in this video. So yeah, just head over to the Funko Shop and see what is available. They did have the Futura Star Wars pops, at least 2 of them, but those have sold out. And there may be some other figures that sell out as well. So definitely go ahead and check that out to see what's available. Also on the Funko Shop, if you're into stickers, they have a 3-inch Chase sticker that is available as well. I believe it's just like $2.50. Now, I shared this information last time, but I know it's been a little time since the last Funko News video, so I want to make sure I point this out again because this is right up, is about to happen basically here. So the Wondercon exclusives are still scheduled to release on Friday, April 10th. But you really should begin checking websites late night Thursday night, which is probably the day that a lot of you are checking this out. So yeah, definitely be on your toes if you are interested in any of the figures that you see here. I ran through them last time. I'm not going to run back through them again. I mean, you can see what's going to be available here on the screen. I don't have a specific time for when they're going to, the items that are exclusive to the Funko Shop are going to become available on the Funko Shop. So again, just stay on your toes, and I may try to do a community post if I learn about it in time. But yeah, just do your part and make sure you keep an eye on these particular websites. And remember that Funko is doing a virtual con. Again, I don't think that's changed as far as I know, which will run from April 10th to the 12th. And that means that they will have different events going on online, some games, some giveaways. So just make sure you're checking out Funko's social media and also their YouTube channel, of course, as well. And moving right along here with some random bits of information for April Fools, Funko actually shared this post here of a baby Freddy Funko, and you notice that it says that it's limited to 4,000 pieces. So of course they were trying to get people kind of in an uproar, and I think some people were even camping out on the Funko Shop to see if this was going to drop. They did let it be known that this was of course an April Fool's Day joke or gag, whatever you want to call it, but they also pointed out if enough people showed interest in a baby Freddy Funko, that it could actually become a real Pop figure. So if you're actually interested in seeing that, make sure you let Funko know on their social media like Instagram, Twitter, wherever you can get a hold of them. I also wanted to point out, I covered this previously as well, that with the Walking Dead supply drop, which is basically a subscription box, they're going to have a flocked dog pop, but that crate has been delayed. And of course, with what's going on in the world, there are some shipping delays. So yes, that's been pushed back. I don't think it has a specific date to it, but if you ordered it or you're interested in it, just make sure you go check out the supply drop website to see more details about what is going on with that. Now, one of the Emerald City Comic-Con exclusives was also supposed to be this Crusader Rhett Pop, which is still going to release. As a matter of fact, it's going to release as of Thursday, April 9th. Again, I know that's the day a lot of you are checking this out, and it should be available at noon Pacific Standard Time. So if you're interested in that, again, it's going to be on the Emerald City Comic-Con shop website. Make sure you look that up, check that out if you are interested in this exclusive. Now, moving along here, focusing on some Marvel news here. So with Entertainment Earth, they did a wood deco Captain America, which seemed kind of odd. A lot of people automatically were like, well, why didn't they do a wood deco Groot? And now they have. So there is a wood deco Groot that's actually going to release this month. You can go ahead and pre-order that with Entertainment Earth, of course, and I always have a link to Entertainment Earth down in my description, so you can use that link and get there and find that Groot if you are interested in it. Pop in a Box has another Marvel exclusive that they're about to reveal. As a matter of fact, while some of you are checking this out, that reveal may have already happened, and it's going to be a female symbiote. So be on the lookout for that if you are interested. Pop in a Box can be a little bit dicey with their shipping and everything, so fair warning there. Make sure you check out some other people's experience with Pop in a Box. You can do that by checking out some YouTube videos and just see what it's been like for other collectors. But I just wanted to make sure I put that out there. They are about to drop another exclusive. Now, the Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark Venomized Doctor Strange, I've shared this with you all previously, but I don't think there was a date at the time. It seems like this is going to release in June, and of course you can check out, check for Amazon with this about getting your pre-order in if you are interested in it. Now, the zombie Mysterio, we still only have the concept art at this point, but this is already showing up on Walmart's website. It does seem like it's going to be a Walmart exclusive. So it appeared available for pre-order. Some people may have been able to get their pre-order in, but right now it's showing up as out of stock. Of course, you can continue to check the site for availability with it though, and I think they have it where you can sign up for an alert email when it does become available. So just keep your eyes on Walmart's website if you are interested in that particular figure. Now, there are a lot of pops on the way that I've covered previously, but we're starting to get a better look at some of these figures, whereas before we had some rough images, we had some concept art, but you see some figures that are on the way that does include the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run figures there in the upper left, the Star Trek Discovery pops there in the bottom left, the exclusive Avengers Gamerverse pops. Of course, these are based on the upcoming Avengers game. I'm still really looking forward to that exclusive Iron Man, which is going to be with Target. The exclusive Hulk that you see here, that is with Walmart, and I believe that's still available for pre-order on their website. And then if I'm not mistaken, this glow-in-the-dark Captain America, I want to say is going to be with Best Buy. Somebody can correct me on that if I'm wrong about that, but I think the glow-in-the-dark Captain America will be with Best Buy eventually. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for these, but of course, as they become available, I will give you all reminders. Now, of course, if you're an Adam Sandler fan, he's had a lot of pops that have released recently. So with Target, their exclusive Billy Madison pop is starting to show up in some location. Of course, Target stores have still been open. They've adjusted, to the way they're handling business, of course. But yeah, be on the lookout for that figure with Target if you are interested. I have not seen it on the website yet. I would imagine it would show up there at some point. And then they also have an exclusive Bobby Boucher, of course, the Water Boy, that's on the way, that should become available as of April 19th. Now with Box Lunch, they have, for the past couple of years, they've done an Earth Day figure, and this time they're focusing on Miko with from Pocahontas. I think these are pretty well designed. I definitely like how colorful Flit is, so pretty cool looking there. Again, these are going to be for their Earth Day exclusive for this year. There is a Hot Topic exclusive Bill Nye on the way. It looks like he's holding a globe there. I think that's something that he did in the introduction, the opening of the show. I can't really remember for sure. It's been so long since I've seen that series. Somebody can address that reference with me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, that is on the way. Of course, when it comes becomes available, I will give you all that reminder. There is an Ozzie Smith Pop on the way, and it's going to have a gold variant, and that is going to release at the Red vs. Cardinals game on August 9th. And there's also a Buster Posey Pop on the way that should release at the San Francisco Giants game on August 30th. Of course, these dates here are subject to change based on what's going on in the world, so we'll just have to see what happens with that. Now, I've had a lot of people asking me about the Pride Pops pretty much as soon as these were revealed. I guess people were trying to get my opinion on them. So, basically my opinion on them, I think the paint jobs are pretty cool looking. And I was wrong about the SpongeBob. I thought the SpongeBob, that the rainbow that he was holding kind of clashed with the body. But looking at it some more in detail, it is still a standard rainbow. It works. It makes sense for the focus here. Of course, this is in support of, like it says, Pride Pops and the It Gets Better project. So I think SpongeBob actually does fit the fact that he's holding up that rainbow there. Batman is just a super popular character, so that makes a lot of sense. And same with Hello Kitty. So they chose 3 popular characters that will appeal to a lot of different tastes. So I think it was wise, that their choice of characters, the more I think about it, I think these actually were wise choices that do make sense. Like I said, I think the paint jobs look pretty good. It'll be interesting to see how these look up close. And as far as the It Gets Better project is concerned, I think it's definitely a positive thing. Anything that is in support of, trying to limit the number of suicides, that is definitely something I'm going to be in support of. So yeah, I really like that Funko does things for a good cause, and this is just another example of that. I think there was some confusion as well. Of course there's another Rainbow Batman, but that was based off of one of the old school comics. So of course this is a different Rainbow Batman. We see that now. But yeah, these figures are coming soon. Once they become available, of course I will let you all know. Now, there is a new Scooby-Doo movie on the way just called Scoob. I'm trying to remember if I've even seen the trailer. I don't think I have, so I will have to make sure I check that out. But you see the 2 figures here, and it is just these 2 figures. I've seen the back of the box. At least right now, it's just these 2 figures. I'm kind of surprised that both of them are exclusive with Walmart. So I don't know if that means there's going to be other figures, or if it's just going to be this way, just these 2 figures based off of this particular movie. So these are coming soon with Walmart. If you are an international collector, that means outside of the US and Canada, I think you can go ahead and pre-order these with Pop Culture's website. Pop Culture is a website based in Australia. They tend to get a lot of exclusives that we get here in the US. So again, if you're outside of the US and Canada, because they do have some shipping restrictions, do make sure that you check with Pop Culture's website on a regular basis. Now we're going to get to the rumor mill, and as always, of course, these rumors, you do need to take them with a grain of salt. Some things will pan out, some things may not, and especially since I saw some of these rumors on April Fool's Day, yeah, definitely take these with a grain of salt. Like I said, some of these things may not happen. They may have just been for fun, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. So getting into the rumors here, it seems like there could be a 10-inch Babu Frick, I think is how you pronounce that name. I'm kind of curious about that, if that's actually going to happen, like how many people would actually be interested in buying a 10-inch Babu Frick. If you're a big Star Wars fan, let me know what you think about that down in the comments or in the chat, wherever. Let me know what you think about that. I feel like since the last Star Wars movie, episode 9, that some Star Wars fans have kind of soured on the franchise overall, except for The Mandalorian, which The Mandalorian, of course, still seems to have a lot of strong support behind it, and there are more figures on the way based on the child Baby Yoda. So there's going to be Baby Yoda with Frog and also Baby Yoda with Cup, and I think there'll be even more beyond that, so be on the lookout for those figures. Definitely going to be more with that very popular character. One exciting exclusive that I actually really hope happens, even though I haven't really been collecting The Simpsons, I'm considering picking up a couple of Simpsons Pops. and Pops, and especially if they do the comic book guy, I think that's one I would want to go for, and it would make so much sense for him to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. But I feel like I heard this rumor last year and it didn't pan out, so we'll see if it pans out this year. Also with Sword in the Stone, I did cover this previously. I think the list may have changed just a little bit, but it still seems like there's going to be Sword in the Stone pop figures, including Arthur, Madam Mim, deluxe Arthur with Excalibur, Merlin with Archimedes, and a 6-inch Madam Mim as Dragon, which could possibly have a Chase variant. I would imagine the Chase variant might be like a glow-in-the-dark variant or something, but I don't know that for sure. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with Sword in the Stone, which is a pretty fun movie. I hadn't seen it up until recently, but Sword in the Stone is a pretty fun movie, and it's an interesting movie because it's basically a training movie more than anything. It's about Arthur basically learning things from Merlin, so it's pretty interesting. If you've never checked that out, I would suggest you check out Sword in the Stone, especially if you already have Disney Plus anyway. So with the Funko Shop, again, take this with a grain of salt. There could be an exclusive Rat Fink on the way, a variant of Rat Fink, but like I said, this was shared on April Fool's Day, so no telling whether or not that's actually legit. I've heard this rumor floating around for a while that there's going to be a 10-inch My Hero Academia exclusive, possibly for San Diego Comic-Con. Very well could be All Might, but again, that's not guaranteed. We'll have to wait and see. There also could be a 10-inch Bigfoot on the way. I could definitely see that happening with Funko. Would not be surprised if that pans out to be true. Another figure here that again was revealed on April Fool's Day, so we'll see what happens. It's a glow-in-the-dark Glowworm, which, I mean, I think it could work as a pop figure, and of course it being glow in the dark makes sense, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And then a rumor that had been floating around previously that's still floating around, I just wanted to come back to this, is Absolute Carnage on Headstone, which is of course based off the comic book cover that you see here. I hope it happens because that would look incredible, but we'll just have to be patient and see what happens with these rumors. So that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. I definitely want to hear from you all. Which figures are you hunting down right now? Which figures have you picked up recently? Also, which rumors do you hope pan out to be true? Always like to read that in the comments. Definitely look forward to checking that out. Please make sure that you drop a like on this video if you've not done so already. That's a very easy way to support this channel. And if I feel like this video gets enough support, then I will do my live stream giveaway game. Show me what you got. I'll let that happen if I feel like this video has enough support behind it. So again, please make sure that you drop a like on the video. Also share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors. Of course, I hope you all are being safe, taking care of yourselves, making some smart decisions there. Do what you need to be safe and to make sure that you and your family and your friends are safe as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for this edition of Funko News, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.